If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround myself.
Hey guys, so this not episode, but this video is gonna be a little more different. I'm not gonna be doing makeup today, and I'm leaving my hair as chopped as it is. There's nowhere to go, as you guys see. I don't want to go with all of the sword in the cheek because my wisdom tooth don't know how to act. So I'm not doing none of that extra stuff today. What I do want to talk about is, though, something I do deal with on a daily basis, that I do battle with, which is depression. I just want to talk to you guys about it, what I go through, certain things I try to do to get through it. There's a lot of people in this world who are battling depression, and sometimes we're not being heard, and maybe it's not that we're not being heard. Maybe some of us just don't speak up who already deal with it on a daily basis. So, my depression can be really reckless sometimes. One moment I could be just fine, and the next moment, in 2 seconds, I'm upset. Like, I start thinking about the craziest things, and I guess my depression really is just based off of this. I don't know. Any little thing could trigger my depression, and it's a horrible feeling sometimes when you're upset or you're mad or even being sad, and you really don't even understand why you're so. Because sometimes I don't know what I'll be upset about, what I'm sad about. Or I know I shouldn't be upset or sad about something, and I still am. So, a lot of people feel like, oh no, well, just think of something happy or be happy, think happy. Like, it's not easy. And people who tell you to do those things, it's really better for you just not to surround yourself around those people when you are going through that state of mind. I'm not saying isolate yourself, because that is not good neither. But try to be around somebody who, instead of telling you to just deal with it, helps you deal with it in a way, just do things fun. Sometimes you just need somebody to get your mind off of it. Sometimes you just sit down and you're feeling down, and if somebody can make you laugh with a joke or anything like that, sometimes that really can help cater to you feeling a little better, a little quicker. Well, unfortunately, some people's depression is more severe. Oh, shit. I apologize about that. My friend just had to call me really quick. But yeah, like I was saying, I got a little lost track. But depression is something hard to deal with in general. Nobody wants to go through it alone, unfortunately. A lot of people have to go through it alone because people just don't understand them. And you gotta realize, as a person too, you gotta figure out a way to be able to lift yourself up when you're feeling down. Like with me, it was really hard for me. Like, once I fell down, I'll be like that for days. And my girlfriend always, tried to help me with getting past it. But I had to realize that it took me to get past it. People can only help and give you baby steps or give you a little push, but you gotta be the one who's willing to take that real leap into just changing everything up. It's always gonna be there, it's not gonna go away. But at least if you can at least handle it a little better, you just you just have less days. I won't say I don't go through my depression regardless, because I do, but I don't go through it as often as I used to when I was younger. It was really bad. Like, I tried committing suicide a lot of times, and it was just such a shame. I just did not want to be here. And even though I had people who, they said they loved me, people always told me I was a great person, but none of that was enough for me. Like, it just, none of it was enough. I don't care. I never really cared about what anybody thought about me. It was always about how I felt about me. I was at a really, really down point, and then lost my marbles. At the end of the day, some people, have their different opinions about suicide. I don't feel like it's people giving up. I just feel like some people just can't take it or don't know how to really deal with things. And it is really hard to go through a world like this. Going through those things, not having no support, you know what I'm trying to say? Or somebody to listen and expect for a person to not at some point just give up, like it's sad, and it's sad. Like, and I only speak of it because I've been there, and it's a really sad scenario because you even after when you start to think like, damn, like what would have happened if I really wasn't here now and stuff. And to this day, I try to count my blessings and stuff like that. I'm happy that I am here. I still do go through my things. But like I said, I am way more better at controlling how far I take it or how long I stay aside, And that's usually all it is. Like, it's just about knowing how to balance it a little bit. It sounds really crazy because if you don't, you will end up feeling those ways. Like, like you just don't want to be here anymore. Like, I used to always feel that way a lot. Like, oh, I don't want to be here no more. I just want to disappear. God, take me now. I don't want to struggle no more, or I do a struggle. And I don't mean struggle by struggling. Like, I mean struggle when you grow up looking for a type of love, it has nothing to do with being in a relationship. It's just a love that maybe you, oh my God, sounds in my eye. Maybe it's a love that, from a parent or anybody that you've been longing for, and some people. Hold on. Give me a quick second. I really have something in my eye, and I had to take this out. So bear with me. I try to definitely fast forward this so it don't take so long. Sometimes take this. I don't really like snacks anymore because I don't like looking up my eyes. But that's what I was saying, right? Depression is something really serious, and for those who don't suffer from depression, I need you guys to be a little bit more sentimental towards somebody who does. That whole shit with just come on, it's live, get over it, it'll be alright. Like, no, that is not how you speak to somebody who was going through it. You cannot expect just because you can deal with life a certain way that everybody can deal with life a certain way. And I cannot stand when people think that way, because everybody got their own problems. How the hell do you think I can go through what you're going through? You know what I'm trying to say? And you probably don't even know what the hell I've been through. How the hell can you walk in my shoes? You know what I'm trying to say? Unfortunately, people don't really think like that no more. So, I'm really insensitive. So, this is why I always say, like, we have to help each other. We have to help each other. Like, we have to. We can be the ones to reduce how many people hurt themselves and how many people don't want to be around or don't want to be seen or feel really down about themselves, because half the time it be you guys, grown ass people, making fun of each other. And it's really upsetting, actually, because when I see it, it kind of disgusts me. Like, for a grown woman to tell another woman, oh, they ugly, because y'all arguing. No, your soul is ugly. You ugly in the inside, because clearly you really just wanted to destroy somebody. You don't even know if this person is an insecure person. You don't even know that just one comment you just made is about to make them feel 1,000 ways right after. You never know. So for anybody to ever feel that it is okay to be calling each other ugly, especially women, you guys are ridiculous. Honestly, I feel like women are one of the most pettiest species, and it's sad because you can't talk about woman empowerment, but then be the person you are as well too. You know, you gotta be humble. And I'm not gonna say like if I'm innocent. I don't know. I done have my days. People get me mad, but calling somebody ugly to them, I'll probably talk about something you're doing and violate that situation. I call you every B word in the book, but as far as me sitting there, I could think you ugly and say it to myself, but am I gonna say it to you? No. That's just belittling people. And then who am I to say you ugly? Like if I'm the baddest bitch walking out here, and ain't nobody out here the baddest bitch walking. And I go for niggas too, but I just feel like it's even sadder to see niggas calling other niggas ugly. Like that's really ridiculous. And all those things playing a part of why people feel the way they feel nowadays. Why bullying is such a big problem in this world. Like, people are not killing themselves. We are, with our words. And we just gotta understand that. You know? And this world will not get any better until we start understanding that. You know, like, so many people out here who deal with emotional problems. Like, depression is just one of them, you know? Like, dealing with anxiety, all those things. Like, you can't be talking like that to people who deal with a lot of emotional problems like that. Because, like I said, you could be thinking that what you're saying is just, nah, it's whatever, she got me tight. But in reality, you just really broke somebody completely down. Like, somebody who probably got to look at themselves in the mirror a million times now and ask themselves, are they pretty? Or they need to be reassured by somebody else now. Like, we have to grow up. Like, turning a different age is just one thing. Using your brain and being mature is another. Like, I get on Facebook and I see females bashing each other every day. There's always another female calling one female ugly. And one time it did bother me because I did see one female calling the other female ugly. And the female that she was calling ugly was actually a really, really insecure person. I don't know if she suffered anything like depression or anything, but I know she was always talking about, you can see her status that she's always talking about that she's ugly and da. Like, you know, like, why would you, like, add gasoline to the fire? Like, you know, because that's how I see it. Like, then what would have happened if that next day she would have went and just off the top? Because what you said. Don't be posting no motherfucking pictures with clouds in the back of it after you're the one who caused her to go to that extent. That's the problem. You guys think words don't hurt, but they do. And it doesn't hurt everybody, but there's people in this world that they get hurt by it. Like, and you have to be understanding. You cannot be a mean person just because you want to be. It just doesn't make any sense, you know? And I just want everybody to kind of like try to love each other more. You don't have to know each other to love each other. Support each other. Like, this is no joke. I'm telling you, I have my days when I wake up and I just want to be in the ball. Like, I don't even want to get up. I just want all the lights off, and that's just how I feel. But I can imagine if I woke up like that one morning just to go on my social media somewhere or go on my phone and see somebody calling me ugly or something like that. You know, that would really mess my whole head up. Like, it don't matter how pretty I thought I was yesterday. Like, you don't really just, you guys have to really stop. Like, you know, this is really serious. We should all really work together, especially, you know, I feel like being a part of the gay community is one of the most saddest communities I've ever been a part of. I don't even like to call myself a part of it. I just like women. I just love women. But other than that, and you know, like, gay people should stick together the most. We've been getting bashed from our own parents. But you never know, like, you know. So for us to be grown and able to be who we want to be, and still bashing each other because somebody don't got fly clothes on, or somebody this. If you don't like something, help them. Help them out. If you don't like how a bitch wear dresses, show her some stores you go to. Don't be them grimy ass bitches being a bitch, like, 'cause that's what y'all be doing. You fly, so, and we didn't even care because you're just spending all that money on clothes, and half the time there's nothing in your pocket. You just spend everything on clothes. I could care less about none of that. What I care less about is my mind and my stability, you know. And I just feel like also, as far as for people who do suffer from depression, don't surround yourself around nobody like that. Even if it's your own family members, and you gotta be like, sorry, I can't fuck with you. You can't. You cannot allow anybody in your circle who's gonna make you feel any worse than you can already feel. You know, it's not fair at all. And I know what that feels like because I dealt with it for a long time. So, you gotta cut people off, you gotta cut them off because you come first. And ain't nobody gonna care about you like you should care about you. It's just simple. I'm not gonna talk your heads off like that today. This is really gonna be a short and simple video. But I really want you guys to tune in and give me some comments on how y'all feel about that. And if those who are battling with depression, like, tell me what you guys go through, and, you know, we can help each other out. Because like I said, I go through it. And I'm still trying to learn fully how to fully deal with it and not be angry and not get all sad sometimes. Yeah, I don't do it often, but I still do it. And none of us just need to go through it. And if we are going through it, we don't need to go through it alone. So, let's remember that. Like and subscribe to Jenny's Universe. Bye, guys.